Asking what do you need to start a Kickstarter? Really awesome question. It shows me you're looking to become a business owner, looking to start up a business, and or maybe you've got an idea that's kicking around, and it's awesome. You know, I'm excited for you. I can help you out. My name's Brando Linick. Now, when it comes to Kickstarter, how you can actually get started, what you actually need first and foremost is a foundation. All right, you need an elaborate and strategic business plan on what it is that you want to do and why it is you want to accomplish that. All right, obviously fitting a need in the marketplace is very essential. When it comes to Kickstarter, it's more so designed and developed for technology businesses, but not just that, development businesses, new ideas, people who are creating things and inventing things. So it's a perfect place to go. But when it comes to this, I'm telling you, after you have a good business idea of what you want, and you want to make sure that it's a business that doesn't drain your life away. When I say that, I'm really talking about building a business and having a life at the same time, making sure that it can really get you the results that you want. All right, so you can build a business, so you can do what you're passionate about. If you're passionate about traveling, if you're passionate about spending more time with your family, buying that new car, buying that new house, all right? Build your business in a way that can allow you to actually do that. So that's just a little heads up. But like I was saying, when it comes to Kickstarter, once you have that business plan out, you know, the process in which can actually take a very long time to get funding, okay? It can take a long time. You got to promote yourself. You got to have something that's of real value, something that's unique, and Kickstarter is pretty competitive. So there's a lot of ideas out there, which is why if you don't want to sit on your idea, having done this before, I started on Kickstarter. It was like my very first business venture, hoping that I could get enough investors, micro investors, to invest in my idea. Didn't get up and off the ground. I tried different ideas. I had a friend who done it too. They made a total of like $500. It wasn't enough to start their business, so they actually refunded the money back. But if you don't want to go through that waiting process, all right, I would actually suggest to you, if you're looking at starting a business because you want time freedom, you want flexibility, you want to quit your corporate job, you want to be your own boss, all right, maybe to travel more, learn a new language, whatever that is for you, that passion. If that's the case, I would encourage you, learn how to build a leveraged business model where your profit margins are a lot higher and your overhead is a lot lower, all right? What do I mean by that? Simply put, if you hear me out here for a minute, before you consider starting a Kickstarter campaign, my experience with this goes back about a year ago when I transitioned from a traditional brick-and-mortar business dealing with supplies, equipment, outsourced employees, and I was paying them more than I was getting paid most of the time, and came across a person, all right, who was building a business without having to deal with supplies, without having to deal with equipment or employees. They had none of that. They were building a business from home on the internet. Okay, without creating their own products, they're just being an affiliate with the company, and they're getting paid quite a bit of money, making a high multiple six-figure income. And because they were doing this so lucratively, I started to model and copy what they're doing. This person was literally traveling around the world, building their business and income at the same time, living in countries where they didn't even speak the same language, and staying there for 6 to 12 months at a time. So seemed completely magical to me, and once again, those aren't average or typical results. I'm not guaranteeing you the same results or telling you you're going to get rich quick on the internet, but the cool part is I started to model and copy what they're doing with their permission, reached out to them on Facebook. In less than a month, in total of 90 days later, I created a full-time income business for myself working part-time. I did that because I decided not to be average or typical. I was working like a dog, chewing on a bone, and you know, I share that with you, not so the results behind it, but not more so sharing with you the principles behind those results, which is if you want to build a business to create time freedom, to have flexibility, leverage, okay, dealing with supplies, dealing with equipment, dealing with employees, all those things and more, it can eliminate from having time freedom. So you got fluctuation there, all right, which is why I would encourage you, if you really want to build a business to do what you're passionate about, learn to build a business on the internet where the internet can do the heavy lifting for you, where you don't need supplies, equipment, employees, and you don't have to play the waiting game with, you know, a campaign hoping to get investors. And if you don't meet the criteria and you don't hit the income, all right, that you want to actually start your Kickstarter campaign, then you got to wait another time, and then you got to, you know, revamp up things. And instead of waiting that whole process, I would encourage you, if you're really just wanting to build a business to be your own boss, learn to build a business online. And there's so much noise out there when it comes to the internet. I would encourage you to connect with someone. It really wasn't until I connected with someone who was willing to connect with me that I had a breakthrough. But if it worked for me, it can definitely work for you. So I really hope you enjoyed this. It's been fun talking with you. If you do like these kind of conversations, you'd like to learn more information about building a business and income online from home, all right, without doing anything technical, if you're coachable, check out my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be down below in the description, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Take care.